Hello and welcome to SUFANI'S world. Let's make some dark gravy. You'll need salt, pepper, herbs, and the almighty bay leaf. Okay, so once you puncture the membrane, I want you to smell it. Oh, it smells so good. Now, you can throw a bay leaf in your water for pasta or what have you, and not puncture it. But if you do puncture it, you're gonna get so much more of that oil from the bay leaf. And so I highly recommend that you take the extra time to puncture it. And I prefer to get the live ones versus the dried ones because in my experience, they just never have tasted as good and delivered as much of the bay oil as when it's alive and you puncture it. It's the smell, it's just so amazing, you're gonna love it. And here's a technique on how to quickly crush and peel a clove. Now throw mushrooms, onions, garlic, and bay leaf, including walnuts, into the pot. Okay, now is when you put the water in, and don't worry about how much. You use a small saucepan like I showed you. You fill it up with nice clean water, not from the tap, and you just bring it to a boil and then reduce it to low to simmer, and you're gonna do that for a while until you see that the water gets nice and deep and rich. And you could actually taste one of those walnuts and it just melts in your mouth, and then you'll know it's done. Now I forgot to do this, but cook the mushrooms first for a deeper mushroom flavor. Bring to a boil and then reduce to low and let it simmer. Gravy is now a deep, rich brown color. A roux is a flour and butter mixture that's very important to do for chemistry to thicken your gravy. Now this is just a small batch, but you'll need about a cup of flour and a half a stick of butter for this process. Once the roux is ready, set it aside. Now some people choose to strain all the items in the pot, but I choose to puree them with my hand mixer. Let me let you in on a little secret. When you puree all these ingredients, it's actually a soup as well. Once all the ingredients are pureed or strained, you are now going to add in your roux and you are going to whisk, whisk, whisk. This video is not sped up. This is the speed you need to use as you're mixing it in under a simmer. As it bubbles, you can actually see it thickening. And this is very important to the overall gravy and why the butter is so important. Butter actually is the chemistry that will help it thicken. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at SUFANI'S World and follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Sufani Garza. Don't forget to hit that bell on YouTube so that you get updates whenever I post a new video, and I post them often. Thank you and have a great day.